How's it going, boys? My name is Hunter, and welcome back to the Hunter Events channel. I hope if I asked you how your week went, your response would be good. It's been a pretty interesting week. If you live in the United States, there's probably about a 2/3 chance that you experienced some winter weather this past weekend, so I hope everyone's out there staying warm and most importantly safe. Um, but that was kind of a crazy winter weather storm we had there. Where I'm at, we got hit pretty hard. So, um, it's kind of there's just a lot of snow on the ground right now. It's kind of lame. I hate it. It's hard to get around and just plain old annoying. Um, but yeah, it's been a pretty long week. Got tired at the beginning of the week from shoveling and all that stuff. But I only have to work one more day this week, today. Uh, by the way, it's January 30th, 2026. That's also currently 9:07 a.m. at the time of recording this. And I'm not usually up at this time. I'm usually asleep right now. But tomorrow I'm doing a 12-hour stream. And I wanted to fix my sleep schedule a little bit, so I decided I would stay up and pull an all-nighter and make content, catch up on the stuff that I fell behind on again, and get to work. Speaking of content, my most recent YouTube video kind of didn't perform very well, and I knew before I even uploaded it, it wasn't my best work. And people can always tell when you just, smack the video together real quick and press to upload compared to, when you actually take your time and put your full effort into it. But, so I'm not really too upset about it. I haven't really been lurking the YouTube studio all day long, obsessed with how the analytics are doing or anything like that. I'm just going to move on from that one and try to put my best foot forward from now on, as much as I can. Not always can I go maximum effort, but I like to try as much as I can because, like I said, people can tell when it's not your best work. If you can tell, everybody else can tell too. So, I definitely gotta be better with that. Speaking of being better, this might be the best gameplay you guys ever see in one of these. Last video I talked about it, how this was going to be the video where I finally have some good gameplay in one of these. And if you're not interested in what I have to say and you like Call of Duty gameplay, this is kind of an exciting one to watch. So buckle up and let's get to the topic of today's video, which is also probably the reason most of you clicked on this video. We're going to be talking about a few things that I hate today. Usually I don't like to get too much into the negative things. I do have to talk about some of the negative things in my life, but I usually try and put them in more of a positive light. So this is kind of out of the ordinary for me, but we're going to talk about it anyway because I think it's kind of going to be lighthearted. And none of these are too serious. But a couple of things in life that I personally hate. Starting from most unreasonable and also just kind of not that important to a pretty important aspect of life that I think a lot of people, including myself, hate. But we'll get to that when we get there. Real quick, I just have to add this into the video. I don't know where this is going, but hopefully I put this at the beginning. Before you ask any questions about my mic, it's supposed to sound like this. I wanted to give a little throwback to old times, so let me know if you like it. Let me know if you hate it. I probably won't change it either way because this is kind of how I like it. It sounds kind of like a headset mic from back in the day. So enjoy the video. Starting with something small, super inconvenient and annoying. I hate getting an eyelash in my eye. Now, as a man with what some people would call feminine eyelashes, I tend to get eyelashes poking my eyes pretty often. I would say, no, maybe once a day, if not more than that. I have eyelashes poking me in the eye or getting in my eye, which I don't know about you guys, but that seems like a lot of eyelash trouble to have for anybody. I don't think they take statistics on the average amount of eyelashes somebody gets in their eyes per day, but if I had to guess, I think I'd be on the higher end of that average. And the thing is, like, they're so inconsistent. Like, sometimes I'll get an eyelash in my eye and it'll go away pretty quick. Like, oh, all right, I blinked a couple of times and I feel better now. And other times I'll be left incapacitated for like 15 minutes, just blinking and doing whatever I can to get this stupid eyelash out of my eye. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that trick on the internet where you like do something with your eye, like you hold your top eyelid open while you blink, and it's supposed to get anything out of your eye, pretty much. That's not, too big to get out. But I've done that before. Like, I've looked up so many different remedies for eyelashes and hair and that kind of stuff getting in your eye, just because it happens to me so often. And I've always had, like, this kind of sounds like I'm gassing myself up here, but I'm being serious. I've had women tell me before how nice my eyelashes are, and like they're like, "Man, I wish I could have like natural eyelashes as long as yours." And I'm like, "Take them. I don't want them. I'll trade you right now. Like, can we go eyelash for eyelash? I'll pluck mine out. Will you pluck yours out, and we'll just like, I don't know, replace them. I don't know how that works. I don't think that works, but take my eyelashes. I hate them. I hate them. I bet there's like a million eyelashes stuck behind my eyes in the back rooms of my eye sockets. There's probably like a bunch of them back there. Just from how many times I've gotten an eyelash stuck in my eye. Anyway, let's move on to something a little bit more major. For some people, but it's just as inconvenient as the last one. This doesn't. I don't have to deal with this as often, but I hate having to shave my face. I'm in my 20s, and all throughout high school, pretty much, I really didn't have to shave. I wasn't the guy with a full beard in freshman year of high school, looking like I shouldn't even be in school anymore. I will always be the one that gets carded if I go out to drink or go buy alcohol somewhere. I will never not be carded because I have a very young appearance and my facial hair just doesn't grow. It's horrible. It's a damn disaster, honestly. If I leave my beard grow, and I say beard very loosely, it makes me look more dirty than actually like masculine. I kind of just look like from far away, you can't even really tell it's hair. It might just be dirt on my face. That's how like little amount of facial hair I actually grow. It's super patchy and just not pleasant looking at all. So I have to shave, if I want to look clean, I don't know, maybe once a week. Sometimes if I'm like really having to shave, twice a week, like maybe 4 days in between, but usually I probably shave about once a week. Unless I'm really just letting it get out of hand. I'll shave once like every 2 or 3 weeks. But I try not to do that, as I'm a streamer. I do show my stream on Face and also on some of my YouTube videos on my main channel. Don't worry, I'm never showing my face on this one, so you'll just have to imagine what I look like while I talk about it. But it's just so time consuming to have to shave. Like, I get that sounds lame, but like, think about all the 6 minutes or more that it takes me to shave. Even though I don't have a lot of hair, it just takes forever to set up. You gotta fill the sink and then put the shaving cream on and then shave. It's a whole mess. Think about all the times I have to shave every year for the rest of my life, or unless I can grow a full beard one day, but I don't see that happening. It's just too much. And I hear the ladies right now, but you don't have to shave your legs. Shaving your legs is way more time consuming than shaving your face. Think about it this way though. For the people that live near me anyway. Not everybody has to deal with this. Some ladies do have to, well, if you shave your legs, you have to shave them year round if you live in a warm place. But if you get a real winter, you don't have to shave your legs during the winter. You can just wear pants. I cannot wear a face mask on my face during the entire winter just so I don't have to shave. I have to shave or else my face looks like shit if I don't. Pardon my French there, but it's not the same. Anyways, last thing I hate, I think most people can agree with this, the title of the video. I hate phone calls. Most important, more specifically, important phone calls. But phone calls in general. Whether it's calling customer support or something like that and getting an automated message that takes just hours and hours to get to an actual person. Or calling to find a doctor or a dentist or something new because your insurance changed or something stupid. Or even just calling to order a freaking pizza, man. I hate it. I just hate phone calls. They just make everything feel more awkward. In an era where almost everything else is automated, I don't have to make phone calls anymore. I don't have to write checks anymore. I don't have to do that kind of stuff because everything's on the internet. Everything's online. Why can I not just find a doctor online, send them an email? I'd rather do that. Be like, hey man, I got this lump growing in my back. Can you look at it real quick? And he's like, yeah, sure, why not? Rather than going on why do you have to make it awkward? Like making a phone call, like, hey man, I've been dealing with some health issues recently, and I haven't seen a doctor in a few years. I'm kind of in between doctors. Would you be able to, fit me into your busy schedule? And half the time, they probably don't even have a spot anyway, so what's the point? But I just hate phone calls. And maybe it's my age, maybe it's my generation. But if you really like phone calls in the comments, please tell me why. I don't understand it. I just hate them. Anyways, thank you for coming to my rant. This was a really healthy experience for me, getting to vent some of the important struggles that everybody has in life. Look at that stat line, by the way, with the Bear the whole game. 39 and 24. We got smoked. My team was horrible. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all the support, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.